It's 10 trivia questions on international affairs. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. We've got a fun episode for you on all things global with international affairs. Just a good mix of questions from around the world coming at you. I just read that Beatlemania was coined in the country of Canada. If you didn't know that, that may have been a fact of the day, actually. So you may already have known that from a couple weeks ago. I read that somewhere. I thought that was interesting. Canada coined the phrase Beatlemania. I've never been a huge Beatles fan. I know that's blasphemy. I'll listen to the Beatles. I like them. I appreciate them. But I'm not like a diehard, gotta have every album or listen to every album and that kind of thing. Of course, I am way past the time of the Beatles' superstardom. But let me know where you stand. Are you a Beatles fan? Do you just think the Beatles are okay? I'm on social media at Ryan Buds on just about everything, or Trivia with Buds on Facebook if you want to hit me up. I love seeing comments. I get the most comments on YouTube videos, mostly from Michael V, if he's listening. But if you want to leave some YouTube comments, those are always fun to read as well. Some people also don't understand that the podcast that goes to YouTube is just a podcast. So they're like, where's the video? Or they'll say things like, why is it just talking? But it's just because it automatically gets uploaded there and has for about 6 years. My little dog Griswold barking in the background, reminding me to play the opening game here, which is categories. Today's letter is H as in house, and your three categories are ice cream flavors, weekend activities, and items you save up to buy. All starting with an H, ice cream flavors, weekend activities, and items you save up to buy. I will try and do those at the end of the episode. These are a lot easier for me than the Geek Out challenges, so we might stick with these for a while. Okay, we're jumping into some international affairs trivia right now. Here we go. All right, international affairs. Number one, what organization elects the 15 judges of the World Court? Number one, what organization elects the 15 judges of the World Court? Number one. Question number two, what physicist's last words were not understood by his nurse because she didn't speak German? What physicist's last words were not understood by his nurse because she didn't speak German? Question number three for international affairs. What dictator was nicknamed El Maximo by fans? What dictator was nicknamed El Maximo by fans? Number four, what year did Princess Diana unfortunately die? Number four, what year did Princess Diana die? Question number five, Santiago is the capital of what South American country? Santiago is the capital of what South American country? Number six, usually lasting 5 days, what Hindu holiday is also called the Festival of Lights? What Hindu holiday is called the Festival of Lights? Number seven, what's the full title of the first Austin Powers film? What's the full title of the first Austin Powers film? Number eight, the longest running soap opera from the UK has the title of Blank Street. Fill in the blank. Longest running soap opera in the UK has the title of Blank Street. Number nine, what animal is nicknamed the Ship of the Desert? What animal is nicknamed the Ship of the Desert? Number 10, which continent is home to the Daintree Rainforest, a section of the oldest surviving tropical rainforest in the world? Number 10, which continent is home to the Daintree Rainforest, a section of the oldest surviving tropical rainforest in the world? And the bonus for 2 points, how many U.S. states starting with the letter M share a border with Canada? How many U.S. states starting with the letter M share a border with Canada? Those are all your questions for international affairs. We'll be back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to international affairs. Let's see how you did. Number 1, what organization elects the 15 judges of the World Court? That would be the United Nations. United Nations. Number 2, what physicist's last words were not understood by his nurse because she didn't speak German? It was Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein. And the words she couldn't understand were YOLO. He just said YOLO right before he passed in German. YOLO. Number 3, what dictator was nicknamed El Maximo by fans? Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro. Number 4, what year did Princess Diana die? That was back in 1997, year of the movie Titanic coming out. Number 5, Santiago is the capital of which South American country? Chile. Chile. Number 6, usually lasting 5 days. What Hindu holiday is also called the Festival of Lights? That's Diwali. Diwali. Number 7, what's the full title of the first Austin Powers film? It's Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. International Man of Mystery. Number 8, the longest running soap opera from the UK has the title of Coronation Street. Coronation Street. Nobody knew that at my trivia nights in the US. A lot of people kept guessing, what were they saying? Some other street, but several teams kept guessing the same word, and I can't think of what it is, so that doesn't help anybody listening right now. But Coronation Street, I'm sure everybody in the UK has heard of that. Number 9, what animal is nicknamed the ship of the desert? That's the camel. The camel. And number 10, which continent is home to the Daintree Rainforest, a section of the oldest surviving tropical rainforest in the world? Australia. Australia. And the bonus for 2 points, how many U.S. states starting with the letter M share a border with Canada? It's 4. Montana, Maine, Minnesota, and Michigan. There you have it. That is today's episode. Hope you had a good time playing along, having some fun, maybe battling in the car against a loved one on a road trip. I got a bunch of road trips coming up this summer. We just booked a hotel today to go down to the French Quarter in New Orleans on the way to Austin, Texas to see my sister-in-law, Wendy, who's having a baby. And we said, why don't we go the fun way? We'll go straight down to New Orleans from Tennessee and then over to Texas. And my wife has been to New Orleans, but me and the kids and my mother-in-law have not. So that's what we're doing. Spending a couple days down there checking everything out. Okay, let's give you the fact of the day. The fact of the day is Gerald Ford regularly blamed farts on his Secret Service agents. Gerald Ford would fart and then be like, what are you doing? To the Secret Service agents surrounding him. It's pretty great. I like that he did it so much that it's like a fact everyone should know. And for me, trying to do these challenges from this categories at the beginning, letter H, ice cream flavors, Hollandaise. Would that be the grossest ice cream flavor? Hollandaise ice cream. I bet that exists somewhere, but I'm going to say, an H, ice cream. That is tough. I've got nothing for ice cream with an H. Weekend activities. You could hug somebody on the weekend, or you can go hoverboarding with your two-wheeled balance thing, right? You can go. Is that called hoverboarding? Balance boarding? Hiking. How about hiking? That's a lot easier. And items you save up to buy, hoverboards. Or you save up to buy a new Honda, or you save up to buy a new house. That's what we did. And then we moved from California to Tennessee. Best decision we ever made. Been here 2 years this month. And if you're my neighbor, hope to see you out and about. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with hoverboards. Cheers.